It's said it takes a village to raise a child, but I think this does not speak to the difficulty of bringing up children, but to the connectedness that is required. Perhaps that is to ensure that as our children grow, our village grows with them.
It has to be a people thing. A mother, a father, a friend. It has to be an adult to show children, even teenagers. It has to be an adult that makes an impression of some kind somewhere. You have to involve younger children in whatever you do. In my volunteering, I have taken my 5 and 6-year-old children, grandkids, and involved them in that, because that's where it comes from. It comes from the next generation, not my generation. You have to get the younger people involved that like it. My grandkids love going. Love going. They can fill a bag full of groceries and hand it to them and have a smile. You have to tell kids that is important. That's the secret to volunteering. It's not getting an older person that's retired to go volunteer. It's your younger children.
Growing our community's volunteer pipeline can start with modeling volunteering and community service for our littlest ones in our lives and helping them find causes that they care about. For getting older youth involved, you may face some angsty barriers to their volunteer participation, but before we label it a youth problem, let's ask ourselves. 1. Have you asked what causes they care about or how they'd like to volunteer? Volunteering shouldn't feel like a chore, and ensuring they find opportunities that spark passion and interest is critical to seeing them come back and grow as informal leaders. We don't want one-off volunteers who never come back. We want to cultivate the youth's self-motivation for volunteering that'll drive their involvement for generations to come. That starts with helping them finding opportunities that fit them. 2. How are you making the experience fun and welcoming for them? Encourage them to bring along friends or make a competitive game out of the volunteering experience. But don't assume what's fun for them. Ask them and then act on those ideas. Yes, work needs to be done, but creating a welcoming and joyful atmosphere that balances work with play is important for retaining and recruiting more volunteers, which in the long term helps us accomplish even more. If we want young people to be active members of our community, we must actively identify barriers and create opportunities for volunteering and service alongside them. For our youngest, that looks like helping grandma fill groceries at the food pantry. For our older youth, they should have our support and encouragement to pursue opportunities in volunteering that they are passionate about, forging lasting connections and investments in our community.